to fulfill the needs of that building?
Well, you know, we were sitting with a 10-story, 400,000 square foot building that once it became vacated, the shopping center across the street died. We had some of the small businesses in the area die as well, and the little restaurants that required activity and movement of people. This is an opportunity to reconvert this building into an operating facility that brings people to the area, not just the employees, but the visitors that come in. They're going to need a place to eat. They're going to need a place to buy gas. They're going to need a place to shop. And so this gives activity back to an area that had died on us. And we have always seen this block of Rivers Avenue is sort of the center point of redevelopment for the entire Chicora area. You will see improvements that move all the way to Durant down one end and will move all the way down to the new Chicora Elementary School on the other end. So the opportunity, the timing of it is absolutely wonderful. And I think we're all going to be pleased in the next couple of years to see what develops in that area than what redevelops. That's the important part. Developing is one thing, but seeing the older areas redevelop so that there's a good quality of life for those people living in the area. We still have one major hurdle we're working on, that's the grocery store. And we're going to get it. And we will have that in operation within the next 2 years, whether it's public owned or community owned, or whether it's owned by private sector. We're going to get a grocery store. It's the City of North Charleston grocery store. We're going to provide those people. You know, North Charleston has always done things a little differently, and we've had to. We weren't a place that people jammed to go to. Now we've created a place people are willing to come to, are willing to work with us, willing to develop. And somebody asked me recently, what kind of a success are we having in North Charleston? I said, well, we increased our budget last year by 5% and didn't have a tax increase. That means we've got growth going on. That means the community is evolving and we have investment going on in the community. This is another sign of that investment. Did we go about it a little unusual to the way most governments work? Heck yeah, but it worked. And that's what we're about doing. We're an area that believes that the community, the government, and the investors have to cooperate and work together. If one is not successful, none is successful. Well, I think the Life Center has been something that's been needed for an extremely long time. I've always envisioned that building as being a one-stop 501c3 operation where you've got everybody that provides services to other people to collaboratively work together. It does two things. Number one, it makes sure that the service that is needed is met. The other thing, it eliminates those people who take advantage of the services because there's coordination between the groups, there's communication between the groups. And I just think it's a healthy for the people who need the services and healthy for the people who are paying for the services. And I just think it's a great opportunity to provide the best service that we possibly can. And in the end of the day, it will cost less to do it. To be honest with you, when we acquired it, we had no idea. We didn't know if the building was going to be occupied, if it was going to be torn down, what was going to happen. Our intervention in purchasing the property was make sure something happened. And this is an answer to a lot of thought process, a lot of hard work, and a lot of prayers. That we've got activity that's going to be taking place in that building. I think when you look at it, it's the tallest building in North Charleston. If you've ever been on the roof and looked to the Ashley and looked to the Cooper Rivers, it's probably one of the best views that anybody can have anywhere in the Low Country. And I'm sure at the end of the day, these developers who are quite bright will take advantage of that view. So I'm just excited that our people are going to get service, but that we're going to have people working in that area, shopping in that area, eating in that area. I think in my lifetime we will not see the full benefits of it, but I think in the next 20 years we will come back and say this was the key factor that helped redevelop Chicora Cherokee.